Hi guys, it's Janae and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm reacting to episode 12 of League of Nobleman. I also posted episode 11 today, so if you haven't watched that yet, I'll leave it up here if you want to check that out first, because obviously sequential. But anyway, before we do get into it, I just want to say a quick massive thank you to all my amazing patrons and channel members. If you're interested in joining either of those for early access and uncut reactions, the links for it will be in the description below, along with my social media and my PO box. And if you're subscribed, that's also greatly appreciated. Now, without further ado, let's get into today's video.
还有这两个红宝石，显然是拼接而成，痕迹很明显。是跟之前的不太一样。所以这凤凰头是假的。
You don't seem surprised. 君，这儿有个人污蔑太后，说这凤凰头是假的。A very suspicious person, obviously.
什么掉落碎块疯狂积血？我看你是来挑事的。可是那红宝石分明是拼接而成。够了，来人！
You look very suspicious right now if you're not even willing to investigate it.
去告诉工匠们，疯狂头这事不可妄议，否则一律重责。
Okay, so obviously you might be part of the reason why the Phoenix had disappeared.
你这苦活还没吃够是吧？啊，我再给你送回柴房去。大人，你怎么不必说了？
So what, you guys aren't even gonna check? This might be a major theft, and you're not gonna check, which implies that you think that the Empress has something to do with this. Because if not, you would want to bring it to her attention that she's been wronged.
行了，你这2天也不用来了，回家好好反省反省啊。
Go to LAN, maybe he'll have some advice for you. My first instinct is just always go to LAN. Still don't know if I can trust him. Like, what's his position? Why is he so well off? Who is he?
今天就让你见识一下我的手艺。圣上。
Oh! I didn't even recognize him. Interesting. He has a completely different demeanor to when he's on the throne.
不愧是拉面神探。走。
Oh, the answer is definitely. I wonder if he maybe hopes to get Zhang Ping to help him investigate the case of the Golden Phoenix.
切开刀口后，还要用海盐跟细井盐涂抹3遍。当然了，最后啊，还要加上我亲自调配的秘制酱料。
He seems so different. He seemed so frivolous and arrogant before. Or are there multiple sons and that I wasn't aware of?
失去了这些牧场，咱们能吃到的羊就越来越少了。好在还能带回来几只盐滩羊，好让我与你切磋手艺。
I'm gonna remain skeptical because even though I kind of wanna like him, he seems quite grounded right now. I'm still a bit confused about why he wouldn't show this grounded side of himself in court, where like basically when he's on duty.
只得居在这猎场中耀武扬威，好没意思。早晚一时，我定将那陇右之地尽数收回。
The thing is, I'm not seeing him getting what Zhang Ping is saying, which is that you think it's inconvenient for you. Think of the people who don't have easy access to the things that you do, how much more difficult it will now be for them if it does become difficult even for you.
您能关心大副师的一碗面，陇右一只羊，就已经在做了。时间不早了，我就先回去继续查了。
You're not going to mention to him about the possibility of the fake Phoenix head? Doesn't seem like you.
探案，你就给我无惧艰险，水落石出。一定。
Come on. Come on. Oh, okay. Apparently not. very interesting that this feels like a repeat of what happened to Lan Zhu's father. Was Lan Zhu's father the original writer of the Silent Night stories that he so enjoyed?
刁民张平胆大包天，竟敢散播谣言，污蔑当今太后。拿下！
He didn't, and now I don't trust you. I think you are used to framing people when things don't go your way. Who are you?
马叔。
Of course they would do that. I was scared when he mentioned Mr. Ma that he would become an easy scapegoat, basically.
张平，你现在只有一条活路，就是亲自出面澄清谣言。城中流传的谣言都是你哗众取宠、肆意。
I really hope this man gets lynched once the situation is cleared up, or that he is extremely humbled when he realizes that he overreacted. Because the thing is, I don't know yet if he is the malicious one or if he is just so indoctrinated. I don't know, let's just see.
凤凰头就是假的，这是事实。假的？你哪只眼睛看到？这凤凰头是假的，我上去过，他们都看见了，是吗？
Because that's my thing, is like, he doesn't seem falsely furious. You know, I don't think he... Maybe I'm being fooled, but I don't think he's covering up for anyone. I just think he's arrogant and awful.
本官给你最后一次机会，凤凰头到底是不是真的？假的就是假的。
What are they gonna do to him? Do I even want to know? They're basically hanging him in a very cruel way. Okay, this is very stressful. I need another pillow.
事实如此，干什么干？好啊，累现在一块转。
The fact that, okay, so I said I'm not sure if he's malicious. He's either malicious, I stand corrected, or he's a damn idiot and deserves not to have a name to speak of, because to be this confident about it, again, you either have to be malicious or you have to have willingly not gone and investigated it yourself. Which at that point, there's really no excuse.
你敢保他，在太后面前，你吃不了兜着走，走不生事。这凤凰头到底是真是假？你敢到太后面前对质吗？
Yeah, go for it. Now you're gonna suffer. You didn't even think to investigate, did you? Oh, that's an outfit. That is an outfit.
是，臣看守不力，臣本想悄悄寻回凤凰头，谁知都是那张平，都是他。
Oh, so you did know that it was lost, and yet you're ready to murder him to keep him quiet so that you can correct your mistake in time, even though you know he's right. I don't see where you're at all an okay human being in this.
若太后杀了他，便是坐实了谣言。
蓝侍郎是来给哀家讲道理的。
臣不敢。
You dare not reason with the Empress. Like that is so ridiculous. Like, I understand the dynamic that they had at that time with the emperors and empresses. But this, to me, highlights how unhealthy and unproductive that dynamic could be if you had the wrong person at, like, in power at that time. Because, like, do you hear yourself, oh, I will not be reasoned with. That's basically what you just said. Like, my way or the highway kind of thing. And it's not surprising, it's just disappointing.
臣与张平出京里，您出时间， 若我们赢了，太后得回凤凰头，抓到真凶，攻破流言。
That's very risky for Lanjur, but it's also, I feel, shows a growth in his character that he's willing to put his neck out for Zhang Ping despite it potentially ending really badly for the both of them. Like, if he gets involved, he knows it might end badly if things don't go the way he's planned. If he just leaves it, it's only Zhang Ping who suffers.
谁这夜一看到太后颜面尽失，威望扫地？
I don't like this because of not just for the obvious reason that it seems like they're framing that man, but that it seems like the Empress might be the one behind it. The fact that there's one guy who opposed this idea that she got into her head, and she decided to make him the ultimate fall guy for it.
若是输了，你可要输得起。
He looks so good right now. I'm just scared that the ultimate few episodes are gonna be Lanjur facing off against Zhang Ping as the Empress faces off against the Emperor, her son. Because it feels like that's what they're setting up in this episode, and I don't know how to feel.
至于王大将，如想保命，好好配合二人吧。
So even though he tried to hide this from you, he bears the least consequences? That doesn't seem fair. At all.
包括马叔。
自然呢，此乃太后金口玉言。
I don't trust this man. Not Lanjur, the guy with the sharp voice. The announcer, whatever you call him.
为了一个与你毫无关系的案子，值得吗？我只想查案子，没想过值不值得。哪怕为此而丧命，你也不怕吗？
Okay, but I understand you're trying to protect him and trying to make him see what the reality is like, but you're no different. You're hoping to find the truth to prove your father's innocence, a truth that, in your own words, won't change the kingdom. So
现实的世道哪有这般单纯美好？
yeah, that's unfortunately
那大
true.
人为何举荐我去大理寺？你知道了？
Aww.
主簿说北京挺赢，除了你，我想不到别人。我知道
What about the prince, emperor person?
可是黑就是黑，白就是白，对就是对，错就是错。无论哪里的世道都应该如此。
He maybe regrets bringing Zhang Ping into the political sphere because even though I think he did it with like the best of intentions because he knows something that Zhang Ping wants, it might be starting to become clear to him that he's not equipped to handle and survive this right now.
王大将放心，眼下查案有限，还望您知无不言。
Yeah. Maybe apologize to the man you almost killed.
好，
But you're not gonna do that.
二位想问什么，就尽管问吧。凤凰头究竟怎么丢的？
If he knew that, he wouldn't need you.
10天前的晚上，这凤凰头就像是自己飞走了一样，实在是太玄乎了。
It's probably quite a heavy thing, so it couldn't just be carried off. They would have had to have hid it somewhere, wouldn't they?
二位现在看到的这些都是后来新放上去的。俺将手架和上面东西统统带走，这不是更忍重吗？
Oh wow, he made that look way too easy.
这凤凰头和身子是怎么连接的？里面是用榫卯卡住的，需要将凤凰头转半圈才能拖出。
Was it
哦，
burned
我想起来了，那天我来查阅记录，你去破解盗窃的手法。多谢大人。
I really enjoy their teamwork.
凤凰头 不会真的是自己飞走的吧？不会，凤凰头一定是被偷走的，而且与火有。
That's so neat. Oh yes, we get some more Landry with his hair down.
还有闲情喝茶，我这不过是出了趟公差，一回来便听说你在太后面前许下保票，要和张平一起去找凤凰头。
I love how he's like, I know this man is gonna be angry, so I'm just gonna ignore him and pretend like I don't see him, regardless of anything.
谁知太后突然开来，正好撞上了。
The thing is, I think Ranji's in a situation where obviously he still wants to find out what happened to his father, but he can't disregard someone's life for the sake of it.
希望是柳太傅，这哪是让你们查案去啊？如果我没猜错的话，张平还不知道这件事儿吧？既然如此，你让张平去查什么呀？
眼下什么都没查出，岂能认定是柳太傅所为？我真是。
I appreciate this because in the previous episodes he would have just bowed and done what the emperors want him to do rather than making sure that the truth of the matter comes out, or at least given Zhang Ping the chance to try and find the actual truth. But yeah, this is not going to be easy. I don't know how they're going to fix this.
那倒好办啊，若不是呢，你要跟张平一起掉脑袋吗？
It's a really crappy situation. I honestly don't know how any of this is gonna work. Wouldn't be able to do it.
哎，是我水放多了，这热水把盖子顶掉了。
Is that really the answer? Like they heated it up so the top literally flew off?
别动！陈总，你帮了大忙了。
Yeah, he always is. That's like.
热气会上升，它就飞走了。什么飞走了？
I would think it would just simply catch fire. But it's kind of the same thing that happened to
你早
AAKRE,
说嘛，
it seems.
这不是孔明灯吗？这还没想清楚，这是燃料问题。我要找蓝大人确认一下。快去！
Okay, maybe take that thing off so it doesn't end up like
张平，
doing something strange.
大人查到了，所有进出
Everything that went in and out matches up.
有做动能对查，只少了4栋。这就对了，熊大哥，你快通知蓝大人，多带点人手，送去阴阳山。好。
Are you just gonna go there on foot? What are you planning on doing? Maybe grab a horse? Okay, that is the end of the episode, and even though I'm really terrified to see how this resolves because it seems like the Empress has an agenda that might not end up matching up with the truth, and we know how much Zhang Ping values the truth, so this might still end up being a disaster. But regardless of that, I have to say I really appreciate the creativity with which each of these crimes occur. Like every single time, it's something that, like, once they explain it, makes a lot of sense, but it's not a common answer, and it's also not something that I've really like seen before, and it's just, it makes it so interesting. And I have to say I really appreciate the way that Landry has been putting his neck out for Zhang Ping. I feel like it shows a lot of growth from his side, and I really like their dynamic. I do feel bad for Mo-Wen, however, because I would be that worried friend, like, can you please not get yourself killed if there's people who value you, but also I get where JUE and ZHANG are coming from. So anyway, I hope you guys still enjoyed it, and otherwise I'll see you guys again next time. 再见。